Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Good day to you, my Texas farming and ranching neighbor, and welcome back to Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, bean, and wheat movement for Tuesday. Following Monday's impressive rally in soybeans and corn futures, both commodities traded up lower for a time to surge to the last hours of the session to close higher. Corn up a penny and beans up 7 cents a bushel on Tuesday. With the stronger corn prices of late, U.S. FOB vessel corn values are now slightly higher than Brazil and the Ukraine. USDA reported another overnight flash sale of 4 million bushels to Mexico. USDA reported on Monday that the U.S. corn crop was 88% harvested, and with dry weather forecast for the next week across the Midwest, harvest should be able to mostly wind up without an issue. Local cash grain values are on the defensive due to cheap rail corn out of the Midwest finding its way to Mexico and pressuring cash basis levels. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is closed for Milo trucks this week, but expect them to open this next Monday through Wednesday ahead of the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Timco and the Andersons in Houston are open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 361-852-5207. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We had a sheep and goat sale on Tuesday, going to sell cattle on Wednesday. Sean, let's talk about it all, shall we?
Yes, sir. The sheep and goat sale went real well. Didn't quite get our two. I think we ended up with 1,700, something like that. Market was good. It was sure a lot higher. Looked like everybody had to jump in there and, buy double. We're off next week. We won't have any sales on Tuesday or Wednesday, so they all jumped in there and got them a little bit of stock. Sure made for an active market.
Good. How about the cattle sale? What are we anticipating for it?
Oh, we talked last night. I don't know if we're going to get that or not. It was pretty soggy around, and we probably got 450, 500 on the yard. So I'm thinking somewhere around 900 is what I'm thinking. So we'll see how they come in the morning. The weather sure was pretty this evening, and they were still rolling in a while ago. So I'm sure in the morning we'll sure catch our share and get somewhere around that.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves. We'll take a look at the national pork carcass cutout value, 83 stronger at 87.60. The CME Fresh Bacon Index listed at 139.01. That's from 137.41 the week prior. Looks like federal slaughter came in at 484,000 head for Tuesday, leaving the week's total at 954,000. Neighbor, as we move toward the beef side of that meat equation, leaving pork moving toward the wholesale boxed beef price, $295.67 for choice. That's down $218, $267.88 in the select, down $136. Tuesday's federal slaughter, 126,000 head for a week-to-date total of 251,000 head. Looks like USDA reported 9,169 head of feeder cattle sold at the Oklahoma City barn. Sales were 5 to 10 lower for the steers, 8 to 12 lower in a few cases for the heifers. Looks like we had 59% steers, 38% heifers, about 44% over that 6 weight established. Cattle sales were mostly unestablished. We did see some 178 sales in the western corn belt. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Going to sell sheep and goats first, then cattle. What do you say?
It's going to be a lighter sale again this week, Larry. Like I said, had some beneficial rains around the area, and, everybody's we sold off so much during the summer. And so, it's just, it is what it is. But, got some good sets of ranch cattle today. Kind of, like I said, it's just, the quality's going to be good, but it's just going to be short and sweet. And sheep and goats, weather doesn't affect them. They can pack them out if they want to get them to a trailer. So,
right.
And so, like I said, the world is good right now, in my opinion. After a hot, dry summer, the world is good.
Well, good. I'm glad you caught some moisture. I'm glad you're catching some cattle.
Yeah.
Hope you get a good...
I think I came home today in the oats patch. All them oats were laying on goddamn recliners, enjoying the sunshine.
Well, good. Speaking of enjoying the sunshine, y'all gonna sell next week?
No, sir. We will be closed next week on the 22nd. And, just got to get the word out, because Thursday's Thanksgiving, and it's hard to get cattle going if you have a sale on Wednesday.
Right.
So,
well, tell
like
everybody,
I said, we will be closed.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you a bunch.
See you tomorrow evening, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, conditions are just about excellent. 75 degrees yesterday, a lot of good moisture. Didn't measure that much, a couple of inches, but I swear it rained for 48 hours in a night, and it's just a good soaking rain. Coastal's coming back to life after that little frost, and these winter weeds are going to start coming in the brush country, so conditions are just excellent. Got a load of these second calf cattle sold yesterday. We've still got a few bred to calve in the spring. Let us know if you're interested in replacement cattle. We've got some heifers exposed and bred, and a lot of good bulls available for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle working pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000, or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was the Monday sale?
A little short, Larry. Well, we have 516 and 81 cows and 8 bulls. Of course, it was sort of nasty weather out, but we've sold a lot of 3 and 4 weight cattle 3 and 4 months ago that would be coming now. So I think these runs may be getting a little shorter.
Right.
But market is still good. Can't gripe about the market. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.94 to $3.20. Heifers, $2.19 to $3. 3 and 4 weight steers, $2.54 to $3.45. Heifers, $2.15 to $2.95. 4 and 5 weight steers, $2.26 to $3.15. Heifers, $2.12 to $2.80. 5 and 6 weight steers, $2.12 to $2.58. Heifers, $1.98 to $2.34. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.78 to $2.77. Heifers, $1.91 to $2.10. 7 and 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.76 to 205, and we didn't have enough heifer yearlings to test the market. Slaughter cows, 60 to $1. Slaughter bulls, 86 to $1.23. Excuse me. Stocker cows, 650 to 800, and we did not have any pairs, Larry.
Will we have a sale this next week?
Yes, sir. We're going to have a sale. We're going straight on through till our last sale be December 18th.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate it, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, neighbor. Larry Marble with you. We're here with Aaron Lee of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Call 830-317-1797. They specialize in Texas farms, ranches, and custom homes on acres. Aaron, you've got a question for my South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been looking high and low for ranches for my clients, but there's been some problems.
What's the issue, Aaron?
Well, a lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of agents aren't calling me back or updating listings, and I've got buyers ready to buy their perfect Texas ranch.
Now, don't all the agents put their properties online like y'all do?
Many do, but sometimes these properties aren't updated if they've sold or if they've been taken off the market for one reason or another. So what does that do? It wastes a whole lot of people's time. Right now, I've got buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas County. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their ranchers out in Frio or LaSalle County or any of the counties surrounding to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, I've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where I'm at with this. If you list your property with us today, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I'm tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
They can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron Lee, Homestead and Ranch Realtors, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, what's Wednesday looking like for us?
Oh, going to be a little bit lighter this week, Larry. You ended up with some pretty good rains around in our trade area and kind of slowed things down this week, but we'll take the rain for sure. We've got about 200 on hand right now, so expecting 300 or so tomorrow. I'll probably end up with about 75 cows or so, not much in the way of bred cows or pairs yet, and then just smaller bunches of calves and yearlings. I guess about 30 heads, the biggest bunch we got. But like I said, just nice little light run, probably 300 to get it tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kelly Thigpen.
You call us there at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. Website's PearsallLivestock.com. And do want to remind everybody we will not have a sale next week, day before Thanksgiving.
We appreciate it, Kelly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pens to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was our last sale before the holiday?
And it was good, Larry. We wound up with 1,055 total on the cows and bulls were steady in the calf market. It wasn't as crazy as it was last week, but it's still really good.
Good. Walk the pens with us.
All right, your steers 300 and back, average 237, brought up to 350. 3 to 4 weights 280 to 325. 4 to 5 weights 246 to 315. 5 to 6 weights 223 to 252 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 211 to 230. 7 to 8 weights 194 to 207 and a half. Your heifer mates 300 and back, average 235, brought up to 285. 3 to 4 weights 249 to 280. 4 to 5 weights 228 to 275. 5 to 6 weights 211 to 240. 6 to 7 weights 198 to 217 and a half. 7 to 8 weights 180 to 195. The bull yearlings 7 to 850 pounds 170 to 205. 850 to 1,000 pounds 110 to 180. The high yielding bulls 110 to 124. Medium yielding bulls 95 to 105. The high yielding cows 90 to 108. Medium yielding cows 65 to 80. Little thin cows 25 to 60. On the stocker cows, we sold some pairs. They brought from 800 to 1975, and the bred cows from 400 to 15 and a quarter.
Sounds like you had a good sale, but you won't have one Thanksgiving week, will you?
No, sir. We'll be closed this next Monday. We'll come back that next week. I'm not sure the date. The 26th, 7th.
27th, yeah, I think it's Monday the 27th, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll be closed next week for Thanksgiving. I hope, everybody has a good holiday. We'll see them back here that next Monday.
Well, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, here's a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus, 1050, Houston, 1104. Yellow corn to Corpus, 508 1/4, Houston, 518 1/4. We'll call Houston wheat, 669 3/4. Placido beans, 1299 3/4. Texas cotton, 7505 against 4,688 bales. I'm Larry Marble, your neighbor. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 16 Down on the Farm affiliated stations. Good day.